Hello, guys. This is your girl, Love Goddess. I am back once again with another download just for you. It is such an amazing time here to be able to bring forth these messages from our guys. Another Love Nation Growth Talk. Our guys have delivered it again. I asked and they delivered. I said, what is it that you need, Love Nation, to know? What should I speak on? And they delivered. So today we are going to tackle energetic blocks, okay? Energetic blocks. These energetic blocks can be mentally, or it could be mentally, spiritually, or just straight energetic. It's all energy. It's all energy. So we're going to tackle the energetic blocks in our lives that is preventing us from moving forward in our spiritual walks, or in our faith walk, or in our self awareness walk. Okay? So, yeah, we're going to talk about the different different energetic blocks, and we're gonna talk about the symptoms, how you would know if you have some type of energetic block going on, and different different I want to say different ways that we can kind of have victory over that blockage, per se, because that is exactly the word that they gave me. They gave me, your guides gave me blockages, and they gave me victory. So I feel like after we discuss this and you're able to recognize the different symptoms within your energy field, you are going to be able to release these blocks and have victory over them so that you can move forward to the next stage of your journey. Okay? I am so excited, aren't you? Make sure that you guys have a pen and paper, or pencil and paper, so that you can take some notes and kind of, like I always say, these growth talks is about me giving information from our guides and you going to, find more clarity, or going to exercise these events to help you as you are going on your journey, okay? So, take these notes down, and, this is just so that you guys can, hey, okay, so my baby has come. He jumped up here. I'm sorry. This is Sir Trinity. It is a guy, but his name is Trinity, okay? The reason I call him Trinity, I just received him yesterday. The reason I call him Trinity, if you look on his back, he has three lines going all the way down his back, from his crown all the way to oh my goodness. But he has really gotten comfortable. I love him. He has a lot of energy, guys. He has a lot of energy. And he's kind of helping me regulate my energy here. Pets are wonderful when it comes to balancing your energy. They are so wonderful with that. So that was the reason why I chose to get a cat. Cats are amazing when it comes to energy balancing. They help you balance your energy. Okay, so sir, Sir Trent, are we going to let me do my work? Are you going to let mommy do her work? Oh my goodness. Okay, sir. Say bye. Say bye to your peoples. Let mommy do her work. Okay. So, as I mentioned, um, everything is energy. Everything is energy. So, when it comes to these energy blocks, it can happen in different areas of your um, your avatar body. Um, Meaning that we have the seven chakra system. So it can be any area of your chakra system, um, anywhere from the root chakra to the third eye chakra. So you have your root chakra, you have your sacral chakra, you have your solar flex chakra, then you have your heart chakra, then you have your throat chakra, then you have your crown chakra, and then you have your third eye chakra. Okay, and any of these areas of the body itself, the flesh itself, can be affected by blockages, right? So let's start with like mental blocks. Mental blocks will be anywhere in like your head area, as it pertains to like your third eye, um, your mental chakra, and it also pertains to like your throat chakra. So that is your upper chakras. Those are the chakras of your I want to say the higher chakras are the chakras that we use the most when it comes to our spirituality, um, because we're more tapped into the throat communication, third eye, and crown when it comes to spirituality, right? Although we are tapped into our heart space, but as far as doing the work when it comes to doing our spiritual work, communication, third eye, and crown is your main chakras that you use to communicate from the higher realms, from God Himself or from angels. Your spiritual guidance comes from those three chakras, okay? But mental blocks is a barrier that prevents the brain from assessing creativity, productivity, or motivation. Okay? And some of the causes of these mental blocks that are preventing you from being creative or productive or even motivated, some of the causes of the blocks can be lack of rest, not getting adequate amount of rest. You want to make sure that you're getting at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep in a daytime. We have 24 hours in a day. Most people work from 8 to 10 hours in the day, and then you want to get at least your 8 hours in sleep. So that's like 18 hours of your day already gone. Yeah, so that only leaves you like 6 hours of activity to do when it pertains to taking care of the body, eating, making sure that you're doing your exercise, meditations, and everything else. So that's within that 6 hour window, 6 to 7 hour window. So yeah, make sure that you're getting adequate amount of rest. Do not overwork yourself. Do not overstimulate your brain without getting the amount of rest that is needed. Okay. Nutrients. We want to make sure that we are eating properly. Making sure that we're getting at least that 3 meals a day, or if you're doing your juices, making sure that you juicing, multiple times throughout the day to get the adequate nutrients that you need um, throughout the day. Everyone is different when it comes to your nutrition. I'm not a nutritionist, so make sure if you need a nutritionist because of some type of ailments, um, do that. Seek professional help in those areas. I can't tell anyone how to eat or what to eat. You just have to know your body, what your body can take, and what you can put into your body. But make sure that you're doing it adequately, putting the correct nutrients within self. Okay. Um, Another cause uh, from this mental block, another cause can be like procrastination. Um, Procrastination comes from, that's one of the mental blocks. And things that can cause like procrastination is fogginess, not being able to like think clearly because you're overdoing it somewhere in some area of your life. You are overdoing it, and that's where that lack of rest, or putting in too much work, when you have to learn how to balance um, the body needs, and the spirit needs, and everyday life. You have to learn how to balance all of that together, so that you're not affected, and you're not being, having some type of anxiety, or depressed, distress, and all this other, all these other ailments that can come along with not balancing those areas of your life out. Okay. um some of the signs that you may see happening um, within your energy field, or within trying to create, or trying to make progress within your spiritual journey. Some of the signs that you may have some type or some form of a blockage within your energy field would be hard for you to make decisions, not having enough clarity on which path, or not having enough clarity on what it is that your body needs. You should know these things. These are things that we should take care of. So decision making blockages or fogginess stems from those upper chakra areas, which is your mental um, blockages. So yeah, you want to make sure that you're doing all of those things that can prevent you from having these issues when it comes to your mental state of decision making. Okay. Being sluggish. That's another like symptom from some type of blockage when it comes to mental blockage. The sluggishness, not wanting to, you know, do much. You want to lay around, or, you're getting too much sleep. Now you're not able to physically do what it is you need to do within your path, or, on your daily routines. It makes it hard for you because sluggish, that typically comes from not getting the right nutrients, you know, not balancing. That's really like not balancing out all of the chakra areas. You're losing some type of energy somewhere that needs your attention at this time, because like usually sluggish come from your nutrients, like not getting enough water, or not getting enough liquids within your body, because our body is like 90% water. We have to make sure that we're replenishing ourselves so that our organs can work or function at an adequate function, and be healthy, because all of our organs need the water to function. Every organ in your body needs water. So you want to make sure that you're getting enough water. It's summertime everywhere here on the in the west continents of the United States. This is the summertime. It can get pretty hot in certain areas. I'm in Florida. This is very hot here and humid as well. So we have to double up on our water in order for our body to function correctly, and help in a healthy way. Okay. Um, another another symptom could be avoidance. Avoiding to handle whatever business that you may have, because you don't see it clearly, or you're not, you don't have enough strength to do it. So you're kind of avoiding people, places and things in your life, because you're not getting the adequate amount of nutrients, water, exercise, food, like spiritual readings, or even like spiritual help, so you can also lose, kind of veer off that way as well, be avoiding towards like your spirituality, because you're not, in the right state of like thinking, or clarity of thought, right? um right there, that's the next thing. It says inability to think creatively, so there's some type of mental block there, because you're not able to create, you're foggy, and you have to find a way to clear those areas. Let me give you a few things, or a few exercises that you can do, or practices you can do when it comes to clearing your upper chakras, as far as your mental blockages, or state of being, right? It's going to be, you want to take breaks. You want to take breaks. Like I said, don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Take breaks. If you are an influencer, take a vacation. You know, um, I know as an influencer, you have to be able to balance out. You can't just keep putting content, and you don't take a break for self, to take care of yourself. I understand that we create content to help humanity as a whole, or help communities out there, as many people as we need to help. But we can't help anyone if we're not taking care of ourselves first. Okay? So take breaks. Another way to have victory over these mental blocks would be um, positive self talk, affirmations, you know, speaking positive to yourself. I have clarity of mind, I have clarity of thought, I have, the ability to see things clearly. Just speak, you know, on a positive note when it comes to clearing these areas. It could be your upper chakras or your lower chakras. Whatever area you feel like you need to clear, speak over it. Speak to that thing. The Bible tells us that speak to the mountain so that it shall move. So we have to speak over ourselves in a positive light, okay? And if it's really bad, especially when we're talking about mental blockages, don't be afraid to seek help. Don't be afraid to seek help. You can speak with a mentor. You can speak with a psychologist. There's nothing wrong with speaking with a psychologist, especially when it pertains to healing thyself. When we're healing ourselves, we need help in certain areas to heal ourselves. So don't be afraid to speak up and look for help. Know your limits when it comes to what your body can take. Know your own limits on how you are able to create throughout the day. Just know your limits and take that break when needed. Don't overdo it. And embrace self care. We have to take care of ourselves, because if we don't, who's going to do it? We are the only ones who can take care of ourselves. So those are some of the things when it comes to your mental blockage. Okay. Um, I also wrote down about energy blocks. It says fundamentally, a block is anything that prevents movement or flow, making it difficult to achieve a goal. So that's what this blockage is doing, is preventing you from achieving what it is that you're striving after at this time. It could be small goals or big goals. It doesn't matter. But when you have these blockages, it can prevent you from overcoming it. It could prevent a victory, or it could delay a victory when a victory is due for you. Okay? The physical effects of any type of blockage, the physical effects of any type of energy block within your chakra system, um, you're going to feel discomfort. You're going to feel the pain of it. Um, so pay attention to your body. Your body will give you the signs that something is wrong. I don't care if it's a twitching of a finger. Know what twitching of a finger means, and look it up and find out. Try to figure out some, especially if it does it a lot, and it's preventing you from writing, or if you're a writer, or if you're someone who write music maybe, or write poetry, or write books, that can be something detrimental to you because you use your hands all the time. So yeah, it doesn't matter how small it is. When your body tells you something is wrong, pay attention to that. Figure out what it is and try to seek help at that time, okay? All right. So and just know that we are all different. We are all different beings with different bodies. Although we are in the liking of, you know, the Most High God, the Creator, that's by spirit. But our bodies are different. We have different sizes, different tones, different skin, everything is different. Everyone is different. Every cell in our bodies, there's no one cell the same. Like, we have different, like, DNAs within our bodies. So everyone is different. Treat your body the best you know how, you know. Um, the most important thing about treating your body and knowing your body is knowing your inheritance, knowing what it is that your mother and your grandmother and your great grandmother and your great great grandmother on the maternal side and also the paternal side. Know the types of ailments that runs in your family. That way you can pay closer attention to um, to those ailments or to those signs that something is going wrong within the body, and then you can seek professional help at that time. Okay, that is very important to know your roots, know what it is that runs in your family bloodline, okay. um Emotionally, some of the emotional effects that you receive with these blockages can be an unbalanced feeling unbalanced. Um, like, when I say feeling unbalanced, I mean like your emotions, like unbalanced emotions, like anxiety and depression. One day you up, one day you down, you know. You have to find out what is going on. It can be something mental, it can be something physical, you know, or it can just be something spiritual, you know. It could be, emotions. You can carry certain emotions from this lifetime and past lifetimes, from when you incarnated from before. You also can carry emotions, some type of inherited emotion. So, those are some of the effects you have to pay attention to and tend to it so that you'll be able to move forward on your journey. Um, those emotions can also include like inability to love healthy. And like I said before, not being able to have a healthy love life, or um, a healthy friendship, or partnership, you know um, unhealthy behaviors and that pertains to the heart chakra. So these behaviors, like I said, can come from past lifetimes, this lifetime, or it can be inherited. But you have to find these things out, and that's the whole point of learning who you are. That's the whole point of this journey. Finding out our true and authentic selves, knowing ourselves inside and out, you know, healthy behaviors as well as unhealthy behaviors, knowing it, and knowing how to be mindful of our own emotions, so being able to correct the incorrect, right? So there's ways of doing that, how can you correct the incorrect of your inner and outer being? Those emotions, those feelings, the anxiety, the mental blocks, the physical blocks, the spiritual blocks that we have. How can you? Well, um, you can do mantras. Mantras are like chants that you do during meditation. You can look some up. I'm not sure with them. I don't do many. I just put intention into my meditation. You can do that as well. When you do meditation, when you sit down, you just kind of go over what it is you want to improve in your life, and go over, what you want to release in your life. And then once you go over it and you ask the universe itself for help with releasing and improving those areas, then you silence yourself and let that go into the universe, and have no more thoughts, and just sit there and meditate and allow the universe to move through your body and release and correct the incorrect. Okay. You can also do yoga. Yoga is very helpful um, when it pertains to your chakra system. There's different yogas for different chakras, different ways, poses that you can use in yoga that helps open up your chakras and release any tension or any blockages that you may have. Yoga is really good with that. I used a lot of yoga, especially in the beginning of my spiritual journey. Nature. Nature is like one of the biggest helps when it comes to energy. Mother Gaia, the most high mother of it all, the creator of the universe itself, the nurturer, the one that gives us love and compassion. Like, um that is one of the most, I spend most of my time in nature. As you see my background, my TV has nature on it. I have a lot of like plants and things around my home. um it's because nature brings serenity, nature brings peace, nature brings comfort. So I think that if you succumb yourself into nature and allow nature to help you release a lot of this tension or blockages, it will be very helpful. Breathing exercises are always healthy when it comes to releasing as well. When it comes to spiritual blocks, though, the result of harmful acts, thoughts, or mistakes from previous or current incarnations, or limiting belief stemming from childhood that can prevent you from growing spiritually. Okay? So, some of these acts, thoughts, or, behaviors that we have as you always know, it's anger and bitterness and hopelessness and depression and sleepless nights and questioning your own existence and questioning your own spirituality or your religion. Um, those are the types of symptoms you will receive when you have spiritual blocks. Okay. Um, Questioning your existence, that's something that's the first thing we do. We do this as a child. Ask those questions: who am I? Why am I here? You know, um, but it can become unhealthy to be an adult, or to physically be an adult and still asking, why am I here, and haven't taken on the challenge to know why or who you are. So I'm grateful that you're here, because if you're here, that means you have taken on that challenge of knowing thyself, right? So that's an amazing step there. But now all we have to do here in Love Nation is maintain it. And being mindful is one of the biggest help. I did a video about mindfulness. If this is your first video seeing, go back and watch that video of mindfulness, journey to inner peace. That is an amazing video. It has a lot of information on it, as well as this one. But, you know, like always, meditation is really good. Meditation and just presence, bringing yourself into a present state of being. That is the best healing mechanism when it comes to releasing yourself from any type of energy blocks within your energy field. Okay, so that's why when I went over this, you kept hearing meditation, 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 um, nutrition, eating, exercising, making sure that you're taking care of the body inside and out is the best um, healing mechanism or healing process there is when it comes to your spiritual journey and being able to move forward. Okay. Um, that's going to be it for today. Take yourself on a vacation. Go to a cabin out in the woods. Go to a beach retreat. Go somewhere, gather up a bunch of like-minded people, the ones who are on the journey as well, either at the same vibration or higher. Or it could even be someone right below you, but they're on that journey, and where you guys can go for 3 to 4 days, sit down and have growth conversation, talk about life, talk about the changes that you're doing. That is very, very helpful. That is helpful. That will help you unblock those blockages, and it also will help you keep you at a higher elevated frequency, that you can operate in a more clear and conscious way. And that's what it's all about. That is what it's all about, taking care of yourself inside and out. Okay, guys? Listen, like I said, it's always amazing to come here with the message that is given or delivered to us as a nation here in Love Nation. If, like I said, if this is your first time here, your first video, and you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment. I love to hear from you guys. That's a form of energy exchange. And if you leave your energy, I'm going to leave my energy as well. That's what we are here for, to help raise the vibration of this nation. And we're starting right here in Love Nation, where we are one nation under the most beautiful and powerful as vibrational God energy there is. I love you guys. Until next time, be careful out there. Pray for me, and I'll pray for you. Until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye.